Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about panic attacks. Now, panic attacks unfortunately can be quite a frequent occurrence for ladies during perimenopause and even after menopause is reached. Quite often it can be linked to anxiety, although there can be just particular situations that trigger them. Now, a lot of the time it does come from general anxiety that has built up, and then a panic attack can be a reaction to or a symptom to this. I have done another video about dealing with anxiety that you might want to watch. That's really helpful. There's some tips there. It will help you to reduce your occurrence of panic attacks or hopefully even avoid them at all. So what exactly is a panic attack? Now, a panic attack obviously does generally stem from psychological symptoms, which are part of perimenopause and menopause, but the symptoms that you display are physical symptoms. So first of all, the first thing you're likely to notice is your heart rate speeding up. Your heart is banging in your chest. You may well be having palpitations and missed beats. Your breathing will speed up. You can end up taking really short, shallow breaths, feel like you're hyperventilating, which then can lead you to feeling dizzy and sick. You may well be sweating. Your mouth could be drying up, which is going to make it difficult to speak, to ask for help. And also, and this is the worst one, you can be gripped by a sense of paralysing terror. It is really scary. I've suffered with panic attacks myself in the past, so I understand exactly what it feels like. It really is quite frightening. So the thing is, what can we do? What can you do if you are gripped by a panic attack? You do tend to feel rather immobilised because you are in the grip of it and it has got a hold of you, but there are a few simple things you can do. So actually, at the time you're experiencing a panic attack, there are three things that you can really do straight away. I call them my ABC of panic attacks. The first thing, if it is possible for you to absent yourself from the situation, if you can leave the room, particularly if you can get outside where there's fresh air and it's cooler, that's number one. Then you need to concentrate on your breathing. If you can sit down somewhere, that's brilliant, that will really help. But you need to concentrate on your breathing. And the trick with the breathing is you breathe in slowly, and then you breathe out for a couple of beats longer than you took the breath in. So everybody's different. You can try and breathe in for the count of 7 and out for the count of 8, or breathe in for 5, breathe out for 7. You do what feels comfortable for you, as long as it's slowly in and slowly out for a couple of beats longer. If you count in your head, if you focus on this breathing, if you just count gently with your breathing in and gently with your breathing out, making sure that breathing's just that little bit longer out, that helps to focus your mind to the counting. So we've had our A, absent yourself from the situation, B for breathing, and C is for calming. So the best way to calm yourself while you're doing the breathing is to count the breaths in and count the breaths out. And once you've got this rhythm going and you no longer feel the need to count, is to try and calm your mind with calming thoughts. In your head, you speak very slowly, very calmly to yourself. It's okay. There's nothing wrong. It's just a bit of a moment. I'm going to be okay in a moment. It will be fine. I will keep breathing. I will keep breathing. And you can go back to counting your breathing again if you want to, or you can carry on with your calming thoughts. Reassure yourself until you get to a point where you feel you can bring your breathing back to normal. Allow yourself a little time to rest, to get yourself together a little bit. And then you can either go back to what you're doing, or preferably, if it's possible, it does depend on where you are and what it is you were doing in the first place. If you can take yourself away completely from the situation, that is usually the best option. There are things you can do in general, as with your anxiety. For example, you can reduce your likelihood of panic attacks along with your anxiety by making sure you eat a healthy and varied diet. It's always number one really, along with good hydration. Your psychological aspects of you need good hydration and a good diet, just as well as the physical side of what is you. Regular exercise, particularly in the fresh air. Exercise is a great way of reducing stress, which helps to relieve anxiety, because you need to get your stress levels down as much as you can. And regular exercise is good for that, as well as regular relaxation time, regular me time. Keep it daily if you can keep it daily. The more that you can wind down on a regular basis, the less anxious you are, and also therefore the less chance you've got of suffering with panic attacks, which, as I say, can be extremely frightening. So stress reduction then and relaxation are also another key. They help sleep. Sleep is another thing. Good quality sleep, hard to get, I know, particularly if you suffer with night sweats and just disturbed sleep anyway at this time of your life. But the better quality sleep you can get to, that is also a good way of helping you to prevent panic attacks. So they're just a few tips for you. I know it's difficult dealing with panic attacks at the time they're happening, because obviously you are gripped by it. But if you can, A, absent yourself from the situation, B, breathe, concentrate on your breathing, slow your breathing, and C, try and calm your mind, calming thoughts, or even if the counting of the breathing helps you to feel calm, then do that, or alternate between the counting and the calmly talking to yourself. You are going to be okay. So I hope these tips are helpful, and give them a go and see what you think. As I say, I have done another video about dealing with anxiety, which is worth watching, because if you can get anxiety under control, again, you're less likely to have panic attacks. Thank you for watching. I will be putting other videos on in this series, so if you would like to see them as they come up, please click the notification bell below this video. Thanks again for listening, and I will see you soon.